So here's a follow-up video regarding Bendgate and my real-world usage over the last 4.5 weeks. I store the phone in my front pocket, and I've done every activity under the sun: motorcycle riding, driving, dancing, etc. And as you can see, and my device is laser straight. Absolutely no bending from my real world usage. And let me show you an example of the pants that I store it in. So you see that's it's okay. I also wear them in jeans, even stretched in them. Here I'll touch my toes. I don't use the phone bare though, for full disclosure. The first couple of weeks of ownership, I've had it in the extremely thin Apple leather case, which really doesn't add any rigidity, so that would make no difference with respect to bend protection. In the last couple of weeks, I've been using this little flexible TPU case from Insignia. So again, this would really not benefit you as far as reducing its ability to bend, but as you can see, but I have had it in these cases. I have been using it in my front pocket, and my varying pockets have varying levels of snugness, and my iPhone is completely, perfectly laser straight. So again, the only real world accounts of these bending are when people have physically bent it, and they bent it putting all their pressure on one side of the device rather than pressure being spread throughout the device. So this video is basically to alleviate worries of people that have been on the fence about purchasing this device for fear of the overblown media hype and social media about it being bent, which is only done if you forcefully bend it, or maybe if you sit on the phone with it in your rear pocket, you stand some chance of causing damage, or if you have it in your front pocket like this, and let's say you're leaning against a hard table and leaning forward with all your pressure, you could theoretically dent it. And some people will say, oh well, it might not bend immediately, but it may bend over time. Truth of the matter is that there is a certain amount of springiness to the metal. Granted, if you over bend it to the point where it won't snap back, that's a different story. But any pressure going down, I mean, you would have to have this under a constant level of force, strong enough to keep pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing and never stopping. When you have it in your pants pocket, you're going to have various levels of force spread throughout the device, and not all within a 1-inch surface with, with somebody physically bending your device. So really, there is absolutely no chance of this bending in a pocket at all. Short of the scenario I described of it being in your front pocket and you leaning it against the edge of a hard surface with a lot of weight, then you risk putting a little bit of a dent in it. So, again, Bendgate, myth, it's nonsense. Don't worry. Go out and buy an iPhone 6 without worry, or a 6 Plus. And also, The 6 Plus is a little bit more dent resistant than the 6 because it is slightly thicker. It may be longer, but it is slightly thicker. But anyway, that's it. Please like and subscribe.